without consent. The 2018 Cambridge Analytica scandal, where Facebook data was harvested and used to manipulate political behavior, is just one example of how privacy has been weaponized. Number 2 point I have here is weak user awareness and manipulated consent. Most users have no clear understanding of what they are giving up when they click I agree to privacy policies. These policies are intentionally long and vague. The concept of informed consent is diluted. Personal photos, chats, and even deleted content are archived, analyzed, and stored indefinitely. So even when users think they are in control, they are not. They are unwittingly participants in a data economy that they never consciously sign up for. Number 3 point I have is the rise in cybercrime and identity theft. The more people post, share, and comment, the more they expose themselves to phishing attacks, social engineering, account hijacking, and financial fraud. According to reports from cybersecurity agencies, social media is now a top vector for cyber attacks.
1 minute left.
Thank you. Criminals easily scrape user information to build fake profiles or conduct scams. Ladies and gentlemen, social media is not just a tool. It is a system designed to extract data, influence behavior, and compromise privacy in the name of engagement. Let us not confuse popularity with safety or access with benefit. Therefore, I urge you all to support the motion that the widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. I
Thank you very
in the house now.
I mean, I've already been in the house.
Okay, please carry on, sir.
Yeah,
right.
but it's not the moderator. He is not the moderator. Professor Olubi is not the moderator. Moderator is different from coordinator.
Okay,
it's the moderator who is moderating the debate. But the
All
moderator
right,
is not he.
So I'll just carry on.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, having listened to the Chief Speaker of the universities, we will move on to the Chief Speaker of the colleges of education. They are going to go against the motion, and I'm calling on Professor Danjuma Ado Haruna. Please, your time begins now, sir. Professor Haruna? Okay, if it's not there, I will call on the support speaker to take up that role. Madam
Just give me a minute, sir. Just give me a minute, sir.
Okay, sir.
I just noticed that Ado Haruna Danjuma was not made a co-host. Now he is made a co-host. So,
Okay.
Professor Olubi, yes, sir. If you don't mind, you may go back to him.
All right. Professor Danjuma Ado Haruna, please, your time begins now.
Okay, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Clearly, sir.
Clearly.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay, sir. Our amiable facilitator, General Emeritus Professor Pierre Osibokala, on the personal note, I welcome you back from your trip.
Thank
Chairman,
you, sir.
panel of judges, distinguished scholars and academics, good afternoon. My name is Danjuma Ado Haruna from Saada Turini College of Education, Kumboso, Kano. Today, I stand firmly against the motion that widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security, which my belief is on the contrary. Social media, when used responsibly, actually promotes awareness, empowers users with control over their information, and has contributed significantly to improving personal privacy and online security mechanisms. Social media rather, what you are referring as a digital platforms and websites that allow users to create, share, and interact with content and each other in real time, such as the Facebook, the Twitter, now X, Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp. These platforms enable communication, networking, entertainment.
Is it network?
Privacy and security.
Okay.
So before the rise of these platforms, many people were unaware on the importance of managing their online presence and activities on the internet. But today, people are more informed about the privacy settings, two-factor authentication, end-to-end encryption, phishing threats, and regular updates of their devices. These are largely achieved due to education, awareness, and the alerts built in the social media platforms. So this innovation have raised bar of cybersecurity, not just on social media platforms, but across the entire internet. Secondly, most of the major social media platforms now provide robust tools that allow users to control their personal information. This includes customized privacy settings, inscriptions for messaging, apps like WhatsApp and Messenger, and alert for unauthorized access attempt. And more so, these companies or social media companies are constantly updating their policies and technologies in response to the user feedback they receive, and as well as the emerging threats in the internet. Three, the claim that social media endangers privacy is an overlooked study, because the fact that users have control over what they share. So the platform today offers sophisticated privacy settings, allowing people to choose who sees their post, manage their data sharing, and block unwanted users. So it is the responsibility of the individuals, not platforms, to use the tools wisely. More so, social media help educate users about this digital safety. There are many campaigns on social media, more particularly on cyberbullying, fake news, phishing, data protection.
1 minute left.
That have reached millions of people, thereby promoting more informed and cautious online behavior. In this way, social media acts not as a threat, but as a protective force. So we should not blame the social media for its misuse, because a tool cannot be blamed for its misuse. For example, a knife can be used to harm, but it's also used to prepare food. The same applies to the social media, whereby it is a neutral platform that reflects the behavior of its users. The solution lies in the digital literacy, not in abandoning the technology that drives global connectivity. So conclusively, yes, there are risks, but the widespread use of social media has done more good than harm to personal privacy and online security. But through awareness, control, and innovation, much goodies are yet to come. Therefore, I strongly oppose the motion. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, we will now go to the support speakers. By our rule, the support speaker speaks for only 3 minutes. We'll begin with the support speaker of the universities, Professor Azike Chidima Antonia. Madam, it's over to you.
Good afternoon, all. I am Dr. Chidima Azike from Rivers State University, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Permit me to stand on already existing protocols. In addition to what my lead speaker said, the point he listed, I want to add that widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security, with this additional point. The first one is data breaches are very common in social media use. Even the biggest tech companies are not immune to cyber attacks. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and other online platforms have all experienced data breaches that expose millions of users, their private data. These breaches show that social media platforms are high-value targets for hackers. The second point to support is the permanent digital footprint. Anything posted online can be copied, screenshot, or archived, even after it has been deleted. This means private content can resurface years later, affecting careers, relationships, and personal safety. Social media foster a false sense of control over one's digital footprint. Thirdly, location sharing and geotagging. Many social media platforms allow users to share their location, which can compromise personal safety and security. Geotagging can also reveal sensitive information about individuals' daily routine and habits.
1 minute.
Fourth point, cyberbullying, doxing, and harassment. The openness of social media also exposes individuals to targeted harassment. Cyberbullying and doxing, that is, doxing means the act of publishing private information online. And once personal information is online, it can be exploited to shame, blackmail, and endanger users. This leads to serious consequences for mental health and well-being. Last point, poor accountability of social media components. Most social media platforms are slow to respond to security flaws or privacy breaches. Even when they act, the damage is often already done. The lack of strong regulations allow companies to avoid taking full responsibility for user security and privacy. In conclusion, while social media has benefits, its widespread use significantly undermines personal privacy and online securities. Users trade away sensitive personal data, often unknowingly, in exchange for convenience or connection. And this creates a dangerous environment where privacy is sacrificed and security is easily compromised. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. We are now going to the support speaker of the Colleges of Education, and I'm calling on Odeleye Oluwatoyin Abike.
Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, sir. Our ever-agile Facilitator General, distinguished Deputy Facilitator General, honorable judges, accurate timekeeper, esteemed opponents, and colleagues, I stand to oppose the motion that the widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security. Just like my lead speaker had said, social media enhances connectivity and information dissemination. Social media connects people across the world, families, friends, and even our colleagues. It also spreads information fast, like when we share there's a flood or a protest. Example is in October 2020, the issue of NSAS. The young Nigerians used Twitter, which is now X handle, and WhatsApp to organize and speak up peacefully. They use hashtag to make the world notice their cause. Social media gave them a voice and a way to connect with others who care. In challenging situations like the loss of a relative or an individual, people share pictures online and it goes viral. And before you know it, people are able to help in such a situation. So the good news now is that today, privacy controls are better than ever. My lead speaker already spoke about that platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok allow users to control who see their posts, their profile information, and the activities. You can hide your phone number, you can control post visibility, and turn off the tracking system. This helps you stay safe and be in control of your personal information. Social media raises awareness about online safety. People learn about phishing scam, strong password, and two-faced authentication through social media. Platforms and cybersecurity experts regularly post and tips and warnings. They use social media to teach millions of users how to protect themselves in the cyberspace. We're here today, courtesy of VICBHE, training us on Module 10 on cybersecurity. It is part of the steps taken for us to stay safe online. People now share more wisely on social media. When we talk of personal privacy, we're talking about what we choose to share or to keep private. Online security tells us how you protect your online data and devices. Many users are more careful and informed ever than before. They ask, should I post this or who should see this? So In conclusion, social media is like a car. It can get you far, but you must learn to drive it safely with the right settings, good habits, and awareness. Social media helps more than it harms when it comes to privacy and online safety. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now we have come to the end of the main debate. But while we are waiting for the panel of judges to give us the results, if you are interested in speaking up for only 1 minute, please raise up your hand. And well, fine, people are already raising up their hand. Number 1, Moses Akombi. Number 2, Dr. Salisu. Number 3, Dr. Salisu, if you want to talk, you have to open up your picture. If you don't open up your video, I will not call you. Iya Eze Basi will be number, okay, fine. Number 3, Mechiki Isaac Peter, number 4, Titilayo Laposi, number 5. Please speak one after the other.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Moses Akombi, Lagos State University. I want to support the motion that widespread of use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security. And the only one point that I want to raise is that many members of groups that do not activate two-step verification, whenever their phones are hacked, people from that group begin to communicate with other people. They get their contact, they contact them for supply, to scam them for money and the likes. So that is the point that I want to make in support of the motion. Thank you, sir. It does more.
Yeah, Professor Olubi is not Professor Eze Basi, please go on. I can't hear Professor Olubi.
I asked them to speak one after the other.
Yes. I know, but it's fine for you to also to prompt them. Yes, okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Professor Iya Eze Basi from the University of Calabar, and I'm here to support the motion that social media, if not used carefully, can do more harm than good. Let me give you 3 examples. Number 1, the social media does not forget. You may think you've deleted those things that are not good, but like they have taught us, the dark web has tools to fish those things out and use them against you. Number 2, all this WhatsApp group they keep pushing us into. Once somebody gets inside there, they can harvest numbers which they use to now, send spam mails. And then number 3, also, the social media can make you lose a job. Just one mistake. For instance, there was somebody, a professor that wanted to do something. Unfortunately, one of his private videos, he just put it into the group.
Sorry, ma'am, your 1 minute is up. Professor Olubi, you have to be timing people. Dr. Mrs. Salisu, please. You just have a minute. Okay, she's not, let me see. Yeah, asked that he should mute. She's not ready. Let's go to Professor Isaac Peter.
Yes, I've done that, sir.
No,
yes,
you
I've
have
done
to come
that. I
back
just
to
submitted.
you.
When?
Masalisu, listen.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You know us in VICBHE now. We can't be waiting. This is a very organized organization. So, Professor Isaac Peter, take the floor.
Okay. Thank you very much for the time. My name is Mechiki Isaac Peter from Kaduna State College of Education, Gidanwaya. I want to speak against the motion with 2 points. Number 1, you agree with me that a lot of social media platform has actually improved in their security settings. So it is left for you to actually make use of these security settings. And above all, the second most important point is digital illiteracy. And that is why we are on this module 10. Now, they said lack of knowledge, my people are perishing. Now, lack of digital literacy is actually the problem. So not the social media platform. So when you have the right knowledge, you'll be able to make use of the digital platform correctly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are going on to Professor Titilayo Laposi.
Good afternoon. I am Professor Titilayola Kosi from the Obafemi Awolowo University, Nigeria. I want to stand against the motion by saying that the only issue here is to get people educated. If people are informed about Social Security, there is no issue about going online or participating in social media. There are a lot of benefits. You get connected globally, you get information very quickly, and you are able to participate in discourse. With all these benefits, I think what we need to do is to encourage people to be educated on Social Security. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
The next
Last but
set
not
of...
the least for this first batch. No. There's Dr. Salisu who did not mute. Next time, please note. I asked you to mute before. So take the floor now for 1 minute. Okay, she's not ready. Can we go on to the next batch? We are going to the next batch. No. Next batch, sir.
All right. Number 1, Dr. Oluwatoyin Obiya. Number 2, Professor Ochuko Nabofa. Number 3, Godwin Sampson. Number 4, Bolanle Olaleye. Number 5, Augusta Ifeoma. Please, can we begin? Dr. Oluwatoyin.
Thank you, sir. I'm Oluwatoyin Obiyan from Ambosali University. Okay, I want to support the motion that it has done more harm than good. With this point, a supporter for Polytechnic said that it's like a car. That car has driven people to where they don't want to. Unsolicited advertisement on social media, especially for young people, it has exposed them to social vices, and they are stealing their data as a result of that. 2, the hidden agenda in policy agreement on all the social media sites have actually caused more harm than good. So that is the point I want to add, to support that it has done more harm.
Thank you, ma'am. Professor Chukwu Nabofa, sir, of Delsu, Great Delsu.
Thank you very much, sir. My name is Professor Chukwu Nabofa from Delta State University, Abraka. Clearly, widespread use of social media undeniably does more harm than good to personal and private online security. Because every click you make, whether you like it or not, no matter the plenty of authentication you do, makes you vulnerable to harvesting of your information.
Correct.
Now, social media encourages oversharing. It makes it for easier identity thieves and hackers to exploit personal data. Conclusively, while it connects us, social media leaves us vulnerable in an increasingly digital world where privacy is rapidly vanishing. With this little point, I've been able to say that widespread use of social media ordinarily does more harm.
Thank you so very much, Professor Nabofa Godwin Sampson. Professor Godwin Sampson is not ready. So, Professor Olubi, give me the next 5.
Okay.
Hello, I'm ready.
Number 1, Kechiyere Wokoye.
Hello. Thank you. We still have Bolanle here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bolanle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. And I'm here to move against the motion that says the widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security. We say that social media, just like any other tools, just depends on the way that we may use it. When we look at our modern platform today, we have been given some significant improvement on how we can safeguard our control even the use that we have it. For example, in some of our modern platforms, we see that we have been given even the end-to-end encryption, and then also even the 2-factor authentication that we can use to control even our user. And when we look at even what is happening today, we see that we have the power to choose whatever that we like. Like the program that we are doing right now, that's the VICBHE course at the online. If not even this use of social media, how can we just draw together some of us like this from different countries, and then we can hear one another, we can learn. And in fact, for example,
all right, thank you very much, man. That's 1 minute is up. Who is next now, Professor Augusta?
I am Professor Augusta Benike.
Augusta.
Yes, I'm Professor Augusta Benike, speaking from Enugu State University of Science and Technology. I want to stand for a motion that says that social media platforms are becoming more than they have here. Because of one, the interconnected nature of the social media makes it very, it amplifies cyber crimes. And we have permanent digital footprints in the social media. Once you are there, can never ever erase whatever you have put up. So it can be archived, whatever, and whenever you don't even expect it, it will be brought up again. With this, I can now say that social media platforms, they are good though, but they are amplifying cyber crimes.
Yeah, thank you, Mama. Next we have, thank you, Mom. We have Professor Nkechi here in Wokoye. After that, Professor Lubi will give me the next 5.
Okay.
Okay, she's not ready. Go on to the next one, sir.
Okay.
Go on to the next one. Go on to the next one.
5 are Professor Abubakar Kazum, Ifeanyiwa Obiokafo.
Ifeanyiwa, can we learn to pronounce our people's name now? Ifeanyiwa is there clearly now.
Obiokafo. Then Jonathan Shetemi, Professor Samuel Adebisi, and Professor Gabriel Okafo. So we are beginning for Professor Abubakar, please.
Yeah, just give me. I'm trying to ask him to unmute yet. Oh no. Okay. 1 minute,
right,
please.
Sir. All right, sir.
Just 1 minute. Yes, Professor Abubakar Kasum, you can now take the floor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm Abubakar Kazum from University of Ilorin. I want to stand against the motion. My first point is that we all believe now that our general life now, generally, is better than before social media. None of us will agree that we should go back to the days where there are no social medias, which means it's giving us better life generally than before social media. Another important point is that this cyberspace that is bringing us all the threat that we are complaining, all the threats, the solution to it are also provided in the cyber space, except we don't know the solution that we're going to apply to whatever security, privacy issue that we say may be a concern. Another point is...
Thank you so very much, sir. We are moving on to Professor Ifeanyiwa Nkedelim. It's not ready. Well, yeah, okay.
Greetings, everyone. Standing on already established protocol. Thank you, Facilitator General, for what you have been doing for us. I am Obioka Fifeanyiwa, Ikemdrem CITP from Admiralty University of Nigeria, Ibuza. I'm here to speak against the motion. Widespread use of social media does more harm than good to us. First of all, like one of our lectures, we have by our facilitator that we are in 2 worlds, the virtual world and the physical world. So what we need to implement to ensure that our privacy is there is to implement all the trainings we have done here, which is they do care and they do diligence. We have gotten a lot of digital education, sensitization on how to protect ourselves. The social connect to different resources. Our facilitator was communicating to us via from Japan using different social media apps. So we need to embrace this.
All right. Thank you very much. So be careful. Thank you, ma'am. So Professor Jonathan Shetimi, floor is yours.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm Professor Jonathan Shetimi from Delta State University, Abraka, reaching you all the way from Entebbe, Uganda. The operational world here is widespread, and that depicts lack of control. From what we studied so far in this course, control is very key to privacy and also to online security. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That's the batch. Professor Lubi, next batch,
no.
Sir.
We have Professor Adebisi and Professor Okafo.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Professor Adebisi and Professor Okafo. Floor is yours.
Yeah, Professor Adebisi from Mandeville University, Zaria. So I just want to submit that the cyber crime, this in favor of this topic. One, how many of us are actually there like guru, like the facilitator general, who is guru in this internet issue. Most of us are novice, and we are still learning. But thank God for the VICBHE opportunity that we are having. So most of us are novice in this respect. And again, the attacker, the scammer are always ahead of us. They know almost all the tactics for cybersecurity, but we know little or none of their tactic. They are every day, every second, every hour ahead. So I believe that we are not really safe in this case. We need the support of the new. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Professor Gabriel Okafor, we have leaving
Thank
ABU
you,
now.
Facilitator
I'm going
General.
to, yes, sir.
Professor Gabriel Okafor, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I'm here to support the use of social media because almost everything we do has consequences. Even food we eat is dangerous. You have to be selective and be wise. So because the food is dangerous, we can't stop eating. That's why social media, we can't do without it. And we only need to learn the rudiments. And that's exactly what we are doing now, to be very strategic in avoiding potential hackers. So we should be smarter than the dark world and imbibe all the technical devices to protect ourselves from their potential threats. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for Gabriel Okafor. Yes. Back to you, Professor.
The next 5 people are Ibrahim Abdulganiu Jawando, Ifeoma Ezia Basili. Boluwatife, you don't have your picture or you don't have your video on. I'm skipping you. Professor Eze, you don't have your video on. I'm skipping you. So after Ibrahim, Ifeoma Okiruka Ude is number 3. Dora Agbonika is number 4. I don't know who is HP. And Imo Oka will be number 5. So please, Ibrahim Abdulganiu, please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, I think he has
I want to thank the Facilitator General for giving us. I see, I'm Professor Jawando from University of Ilorin. Hello, sir.
We are hearing you now. Go on.
Okay, I'm Professor Jawando from University of Ilorin. I see this social media.
I think there's something wrong with the internet connection.
Media as a significant, which the superpowers are used. Can you hear me, sir? Hello, sir.
Your network is coming on and off.
Okay, what about now, sir?
It's okay now.
Okay, I am Professor Jawando from University of Ilorin. I'm saying that the social media, I see it as a significant instrument, a tool for neo-colonialism to harvest, control information from the third world country, and of course, monitor their affairs from any angle. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Ifeoma. Unmute yourself, please.
Good afternoon, all. I'm Dr. Ifeoma Eze Basili from Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University. I'm here to support the motion that says that widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy. Social media itself, that is the use of social media itself evades our privacy. How? There are times that you will be busy living your life, doing your thing. Somebody somewhere will just capture or take your snapshot just to blackmail you. And at times there are some content that will just pop up and you don't know where it's coming from. Those things negatively impact on our mental health. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The next person is Nkiruka Ude.
Thank you. My name is Nkiruka Ude from Michael Obara, University of Agriculture, Mudike. And I speak against the motion with this, because we have been told that the virtual life and the physical life are like the same. So we have inventions in physical life like electricity, we have the aeroplanes, we have vaccines, we have drugs. These are used with control. So also social media. So the key point is that there has to be control. If you don't wire your house well, it will burn. If you don't use your drugs well, the right dosages, you probably will die. And if you don't do the checks you have to do in the aeroplane before you fly it, it will crash. So I think the real word is that there has to be strict regulation, because social media has come to stay and it is good for our generation. Thank you.
Thank you. The last person for this batch is Imo Uka.
Thank you very much, sir. Social media use widespread can do more harm than good to personal privacy, because we have lack of regulation.
We have a rule. We have a rule that the person should tell us the university the last person did. If the person does not, just move on to the next one, please.
Okay, sir.
My name is Dr. Imon Khan from Akwa Ibom State University. Very sorry, sir. Yes, widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security because of lack of regulation and oversight. Social media companies often operate with minimal oversight and vague user agreements. This will force users to not fully understand how their data is used, stored, or shared, resulting in unintentional compromises to their private and security-wise. Also, digital footprint and long-term exposures. Every interaction on social media contributes to a permanent digital footprint. Even deleted posts may be stored and archived or screenshotted, making it difficult to fully erase one's presence or correct past errors. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. We are now going on the next file. Boluwatife Adari Raphael, number 1. Wadiobo Anthony, number 2. Uthman Amin Oyetunji, number 3. Pius Olayeni, number 4. Okorie Ondokwe, number 5. Boluwatife, your turn.
Good afternoon, Facilitator General and the officials of this debate. My name is Boluwatife Adari from Ajayi Crowther University. I want to support the motion with this point of digital footprint. Now, we post on social media, especially our pictures, and we have so many softwares that can analyze the pictures we post, thereby knowing our exact location. Those softwares like EXIF, they make people to know where we are exactly. They make people to know where we are taking the picture. So this can leak our location and our privacy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anthony, please.
Yes, my name is Dr. Anthony Wadiobo from Kensilio Zumbambadiwe University, Dato, Imo State, speaking to you from United States. I want to speak against the motion.
Salute Donald Trump. Okay, sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to speak against the motion because social media has given more opportunity for better visibility, and it puts people on their toe, thereby becoming a silent police officer, and can help whistleblowers to put government and individuals on their toes for checks of what they post on the social media. For that, I am against the motion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Uthman Oyetunji.
Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I'm Uthman Amin Oyetunji from Maitama Sule, Yusuf Maitama Sule, Federal University of Education, Kano. I'm here to support the motion that social media do more good than the harms. However, in terms of finance, e.g. the cryptocurrency, education, learning, more children are learning more and more after the school hours from this social media. Also, the issue of unemployment. People are learning so many things to become self-defense on their own. At the end of the day, the issue is about the control. And how can we control this one? All the participants here are academician. We give in the academic, in the institution, we give certificate based on academic and moral aspect. So also, at the end of the day, we give the feedback to the student, not only the academic, to control the social media after the class hour.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your time is up. Thank you, sir.
Pius Olayeni. Okay, it looks as if it's
next
off.
person.
Okori Ndukwe.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Professor Korie Ndukwe from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka. I am planning to support the motion that widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security. The truth remains that a lot of people, old men, women that are not skilled with protecting themselves, cyber security, they don't have the cyber security skills. There are a lot of them that use social media, and so these hackers, they go through them. Since they're in several groups, they go through them and then cause threats to a lot of people in the group they belong to. So with that, I support that the widespread use of social media does more harm than good to general privacy.
Thank you very much. The next set of 5 will be number 1, Dr. Olasheni, number 2, Olufemi Ogunride, number 3, Professor Okanlade Lawal Adebowale, number 4, Adeola Olushola, number 5, Dr. Okon Udo. Now, Dr. Olasheni, please take over. We are not hearing you very well.
Dr. Olashen Abubakar from Yaba College of Technology.
I want to support the social media.
Can we go on to the next person?
You are not coming
we can't hear you, sir.
Well,
we're not hearing you. Next person.
Professor Olufemi Ogunride.
Yeah, thank you very much. Am I audible? Olufemi Ogunride is my name from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. In support of the motion, I would just like to say that social media has created a group of people called social influencers, especially on TikTok. In the last 1 or 2 weeks, 2 of them have been killed directly as a result of having access to social media. But for the social media, we would like to do. So I think social media poses a great threat to our privacy and online security. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Professor Okanlade Lawal Adebowale.
I'm Okanlade Lawal Adebowale, a professor from Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. I'm supporting the motion that the use of social media is doing more harm than goods today, particularly because of the way it is used. Today, people are just interested in content creation online. And as such, every event they record, every event are recorded and then posted online without the consent of the person they are recording. Then that definitely is a data breach, because before you put the face of someone or the name of someone or anything done by such one in the public, it has to be with the consent. But none of that is put in place before it comes off. So one of the reasons why I want to say that is doing more harm than good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Next.
Adeola Olushola.
Yeah, thank you, sir. My input is to say that there is no harm in social media. The use of social media is a mirror of who you are. It's either you are good, bad, or ugly, like the title of a film. So another point that I would like to make is that you earn a lot of money through social media. You earn a lot of money. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Dr. Okon.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Dr. Okon. I'm greeting you from Madonna University Okija campus. I'm against the motion with only one point. NUC came up with systems that we should teach our students both physically and online. As I speak to you, I have a lecture 100 level to 500 level, and I have 5 physical classroom classes with the student, and also 5 online. I teach my students both physically and online. I am against the motion that social media does more harm than good. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
The next set of 5.
Sorry, Professor Luby, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Let's do polling now, and
Okay,
then
sir.
we can, after the polling, we can then ask our chief judge to announce the results, because we have just about 10 more minutes. I will need about 2 minutes by way of announcement, and then we can continue. We can continue with the contributions. So, if you don't mind, can I launch the poll?
All right, sir.
Okay, so let me launch the poll, and it's quite straightforward. 1 minute is launching. Yeah, Vice President, you just say yes or no. Yes is for, no is against. Yes, we're moving, about 48%, 64. Today's polling is so good. We're almost there. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop the poll. There are, it's 70. So stand by. I'm ending the poll now. Poll is ended, and I'm launching the results. The results are quite clear. 50% yes, 50% no. So that is it. 50% are in support that widespread use of social media does more harm than good to personal privacy and online security. And another 50%, so no struggle, no fight, no nothing. We are all it's the same thing. So maybe you want Professor Olubi, do you want to call the chief judge, because he has enough time now to announce the results?
All right. Thank you very much. I am using this opportunity to call on the chief judge to please share the results with us. The chief judge, please.
Okay, chief judge is not active. Maybe.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
He posted the results on the WhatsApp platform and sent to me. I don't know why it's not presenting, but I can quickly do the presentation on his behalf, sir.
Yeah, please do the presentation, sir. Please, next time inform the chief judge, sir. Hold on. Next time inform this chief judge. That's chief judge. You can't write a judgment and get one barrister to come and be reading out for you. So as a chief judge, you've got to be present to read out the judgment. So please read out the judgment.
Unfortunately, I just sent a message that his network is dealing with him. Apologies, sir. So
No
the
problem,
result
sir.
is as follows. Debate number 3 for module 10. Team University scored 17, while Team College of Education scored 15.5. And the debate winner is Team University. The best speaker for the debate is Azike Chidema Antonia with a score of 18. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Before I get back to our coordinator, let me remind us of the following for this wonderful debate. The university team scored 17, the College of Education team scored 15.5, and our chief speaker is Professor Azike Chidema. Right, so that's one thing you would like to recall. The second thing you would like to recall will be about some takeaways from this debate. One is from Azike Chidema, the university group, who said that location sharing, that one did dangerous, small. You know, the tool, the app will say, oh, I like to share your location always, or just for this app or something. I say yes. So she's saying that location sharing is something that will jeopardize your security. But I tell you, location sharing is quite a good thing. But you need to note that Azike Chidema said location sharing is a point against for use of social media. And then on the other side, Toyin Odeleye of the College of Education side said, oh, nothing to worry about because there are privacy controls. So if you are not able to activate the privacy controls, you are on your own. So you need to turn off the tracking system and the rest. So that is something that you want to make a note of. And then Professor Gabriel Okafor used the analogy of that even food that we eat can be dangerous. So we should be smart enough to be able to take control of our lives online. And Toyin Odeleye also said, the social media is like a car. You can drive it safely or you can drive it into a ditch. So I'll give you some items you want to reflect upon as you do the exam tomorrow. Back to you, Professor Adebiyi. Maybe you want to take one set more and then we can close.
All right, sir.
Professor Adebiyi, are you still here?
I'm here,
Okay.
sir. All right, sir. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Let me just take 4 people, 1 minute each. Dr. Okon Udo.
You have taken him. He's from
That's number 1.
Maduna.
Okay, yeah, I've taken
No, Dr. Okon has the
Blessing.
You're not making notes.
Yes, sorry, sir. Blessing, yes. Number 1. Idris Onosanya, number 2. Godwin Sampson, number 3. Olasumbo Ademakinwa, number 4. A minute each, please. Well, Blessing, if you are not ready, Idris, please.
He's not ready. Go to let's go to Professor Idris Onosanya.
Idris.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. I stand on the existing protocol. My name is Idris. I'm speaking from YouTube Mesama Sule Federal University, Kano. I want to support against the motion that social media are doing more harm than good. If you look at what is happening these days, social media has created a lot of employment opportunities for our youth. And in academic sector, in fact, social media is doing a lot of good than the harm for us, we lecturers. We easily interact with our students on cheaper platforms like WhatsApp and the rest. We pass information so easily, unlike before. If social media did not exist, how would we have been able to achieve this kind of thing with a
all right? Thank you so very much, Professor Onosanya.
Thank you.
The debate, listen very carefully. The debate is not whether social media is good or bad. The debate is very clear about privacy in social media. It's not whether social media is good or bad. Professor Godwin Sampson is not ready. Let's go on to Professor Olasumbo Ademakinwa.
Good afternoon. Standing on the existing protocol, I want to support the motion, which says that I support the motion. The first point I want to raise is the fact that it hijacks.
Okay, I've muted you. Can you get us another set, please? Professor, let us 2 more people. We asked them to tell us the university or polytechnic or college of education. So if we start meeting them, they will begin to wake up. Yes? Who are you taking next?
Nuruddin Yusuf, Ijeoma Inkotaria. Please, Mr. Nuruddin.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Moderator. Nuruddin Yusuf from University of Abuja in Abuja. I just want to talk on harmful modern look. I think the issue is simple. It's just like the analogy of the motor vehicle. It is what you put used to it. It's either you drive leaving your doors open or you drive using the manual instructions that is being given by the manufacturers of the vehicle. If we use social media responsibly, it won't have any threat to your privacy. But in the use of the social media, we've gotten much benefits that has this to do our privacy.
Okay, thank you so very much, sir. Thank you, Professor Nuruddin. Can we take the last person because we have just 1 more minute? Professor Ijeoma Inkotaria.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Ijeoma Inkotaria from the Ignatius Adjuri University of Education, Port Harcourt. And I'm here to oppose the motion, actually. I would say we shouldn't throw away the baby with the bathwater. Yes, privacy is a thing, but we cannot really, say that it's an issue. It's really about, the user than the medium. So we should just take responsibility and do like, most speakers have said today, do what we can do to avoid the issues that come with social media or with the platform.
All right, thank you so very much. It's exactly 30 seconds to time. I'd like to thank all the speakers, like to thank all those that have contributed, and also those that are wishing to contribute, who have their hands up. I'd like to thank the coordinator, Professor Lubi, our all the officials, the chief judge and the timekeeper, for a job very well done. Tomorrow, we're going to have a test, and usually 60 items, and you are going to get, I've actually given you cues to what you're going to be expecting from this one. There are going to be 6 items from this debate, and I wish you